Hello, it's Maddie. I woke up from a nap and I was like, I really don't want to start my homework because I'm really anxious about it. So I'm gonna put it off even more, even though I've been putting it off all day by sleeping. Um, and I'm gonna be me and my friends for dinner soon. So I'm like, I'm gonna make a video. That's productive, right? Be I don't know. I mean, hopefully none of my professors see this because they'll be mad at me. No, I hope not. Anyway, so I was just thinking about how hard recovery is, and my glasses are crooked, so I apologize for that because it's driving me crazy. And my parents are coming down this weekend, Sunday, and they need to take me to fix my glasses. Anyway, alas, um, why is recovery so hard, guys? Why is it so hard? Why? 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 Why is eating so hard? Why is focusing so hard? Why is fucking getting out of bed and like putting on a dress hard? Check my dress. I like it. Why is accomplishing things on your to-do list so hard? I have so many to-do lists. Look at this. This is a planner, but still. I have so many pens. I don't know what to do. But seriously, why is recovery so fucking hard, man? Like, why can't I just, whoever, why can't we just, like, eat and be like, oh, that was cool? Like, some days I'll be like, oh, shit, like, that looks good, I'm gonna have that. Yeah, yeah. And be like, oh, feeling that hunger cue? Yep, okay, alright. And today's, like, been one of those days, sort of, but now that it's almost dinner time, I'm just like, well, Maddie, good job failing at your day. Well, like, there's the eating disorder voices saying that. Because I didn't act on behaviors. And, so I'm like, ugh, God, this is the worst. But I'm gonna go to dinner with my friends and be a badass. Try not to worry about my work, because I self-cared all day, so fuck it. I feel like that's also, like, a thing, like, especially being, like, an adult. I am an adult now, I'm 21. Woo! In recovery, you have to, like, you have to do things. Like, like, you have classes to go to and, bills to pay and, excuse me, like, kids to feed for some people, trash to take out, errands to run, clothes to wash. I don't know, just like the little things that when you're like a kid or younger, you don't think about, and you're just like, oh, I can like starve myself all the time, and like it'll be fine. I don't really have to do anything. It's like when you're older and then like you don't take care of yourself, then it all literally goes to shit like so quickly because like your parents are not here, so you're just like, okay, so I'm not gonna have clean clothes for like a month. That's fine. Or like, so now I want to get back on track with my meal plan. Good thing I don't have any food in the house. That's an issue. It's just like those little things that like, if you were living at home, would be like taken care of. Like, it's just not there when you're like growing up. So I mean, when you're older, and some people haven't had the opportunity to have those things growing up. So I mean, I was very fortunate to be able to. But I don't know. It's just rough. I think being the age that I am has to do a lot with my motivation for recovery. To be honest, because I feel like if I was younger, I feel I would still probably be in the same place or similar to a darker place that I have been in, because I mean I had responsibility. I'm not gonna say that, you know, I did nothing, but I mean, I was fortunate enough to have parents that did actively help me, you know, do daily tasks and do things. And, you know, when I was really sick, and, you know, they would, you know, help pay for treatment and bring me my doctor's appointments and, you know, buy the food and be there always for support. And not that they're not there for me now or not helping me now, but it's just like, it's a lot more like independently, intrinsically motivated. I, you know, because I like, if I realize that like if I want to relapse now, or if I relapse now, then it's like I'm gonna go back to the hospital as like a 21-year-old. And last time I was in the hospital, there was like all the care techs were like the same age, and I was like, we would be friends in the real world. Like, no, don't flush my toilet. This is so weird. Um, so I just like, I don't know. I just like don't want this. Sorry, fixing my dress. I don't want this. But at the same time, it's like, I hate being in this place where it's like, I'm recovering, lapsing, recovering. Recovering. Yep. Like that gray area, because I'm not definitely not recovered, but I wouldn't say I'm like relapsing either. So it's like a day by day struggle, fight, battle, you know, whatever you want to say. It's crazy. And going to college and trying to be a human doing it is a little frustrating, and by little I mean like a fucking lot. It's very frustrating, but I'm trying. If my professors are watching this, I am trying so hard. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible student. No, but I don't know, it's just, I know that if I relapse and do all that stuff, whatever, now, I'm gonna lose so much more. Like, college, you know, they can accommodate you and your professors are really helpful, but I mean, it's like, when you get behind, you get behind, like, you can't, completely, like, stop going to class. Not that you can in high school, but it's not like, I don't know, there's a lot less safety nets when you get older, and I'm not, like, trying to sound like, oh, I know everything, because I just turned 21, but I mean, I am a young adult. It's like, it just, like, it's rough. It's rough. It's definitely, like, a huge responsibility to take care of yourself, and it is not a fun one sometimes. I mean, sometimes it is. Sometimes you're like, hey, new pair of shoes. Yeah. But other times you're like, fuck, I don't need this. What? Take care of myself by buying new shoes. I don't need new shoes. No, that's a lot of money. I don't want it. Or like you're eating something and you're like, yeah, my body needs protein, yeah. Or you'll just be like, I don't want to eat this protein. I don't need it. Oh, this is unnecessary. You need protein. Anyway, no, but seriously, this to myself. But, it's rough. It's rough. Like a whole accountability thing. It's rough. I don't know, I think when I've always said this, but I don't know if it's true with other adolescents or youngins. I'm just kidding. But people that are, you know, in their teens and unfortunately struggling. But when I was in my teens and struggling, like, I knew it was serious. I knew I wasn't invincible. And, yeah, and I knew, like, I had a problem, but I didn't, like, take it as seriously as I do now. Like, I knew it was serious, but I was sort of just like, okay. Like, I was sort of just like, I think I viewed it, like, subconsciously as a game. I was like, I think I expected to recover, like, miraculously. You know, I wouldn't have to, like, I knew I'd have to gain weight, but I think I just thought that, like, one day I'd be okay with it, and that day wasn't now. And that day wasn't, 3 years. Or maybe 4 years. Just not now, hit me up in like 20 years. So, that's rough. But, I mean, I've said this before in another video, but it's just like so evident to me how much my body cannot handle those, like, sustain those behaviors. And I don't necessarily think, I think it's because I'm older, but I also think it's because I had an eating disorder for 4 years, so I think my body's just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, Maddie, come on. You've refed like 3 times, and then you fucking go back to this shit, and and then I'm happy, and I'm like not happy because I'm confused, and then I don't know what to do, and then you completely fuck it up again. Come on. And it's like, Maddie, take your vitamins, eat your food, stop this. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm a lot more motivated now that I'm older, and I have a lot more to lose. And that makes me both excited and scared. I don't know. I'm in a very weird place in my recovery. I'm just like, this is very hard, but very interesting. And, I haven't done any work today, but, I've done okay with eating, so. Do you think I can write that on my paper? Be like, this is like 15 weeks late, but I ate today. Holla. No. Okay, but seriously, like, I guess we have to learn that we're all just trying our best, I guess. I don't know, this shit is rough, man. Just know that if you're out there and you're like, what the fuck is happening with your life, just know I'm here right now in my dorm room thinking about the same thing, procrastinating about work that I should have done literally 5 years ago. Going to the library after dinner, though. Having dinner, you should have dinner too, because dinner is, important and fun, theoretically. And, yeah. And then one day we'll be like, oh, remember that one time I watched that video of Maddie on YouTube, and she was all like, LOL, recovery's so hard. And remember, I was like, I want to give up, and then I didn't, and that was pretty cool. And I think that's gonna be a pretty fly day, You may wake up, have pancakes, you might wake up, run around the park with, your dog, because you have energy. Okay, I really need to, I'm falling apart. Okay, I think it will be okay. Just saying that seems really weird. I'm just like, I don't want to make any promises, but it will be okay. It must. Alright, I'm probably gonna go pack up my bag and go to the dining hall, because that's what people in college do. Yeah, I know. I got it. Okay, so I hope you guys are well. I'm sorry if you can relate to this, but just know it sounds cliche, but you're not alone in this, like, recovery gray zone madness. Yep. So catch you later, alligators. Bye.